Hi, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, in Venus. It is also for this week, starting today, September 29th, and moving through to October 4th. All right. So, Aries, let me tell you a little bit about what's happening up with the planets. Mercury just went retrograde in Libra. We have Venus in Scorpio. I believe Mars is in Libra as well. We have Jupiter and Saturn both retrograde in Aquarius, and Saturn just moved backwards a degree. It is now in 6 degrees. We have Neptune retrograde in Pisces. We have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. We have Uranus retrograde in Taurus. And we have Aries retrograde in Chiron. So we have a lot of retrogrades happening up in our planetary system, which affects us greatly down here as humans, especially us who are on spiritual journeys and are extra sensitive. All right. So it's a little bit about what's happening this week. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Aries. All right. So because October is my absolute favorite month of the year, summer is my favorite season, and October is my favorite month. We're going to use the Halloween Oracle cards for your overall energy. So let's see what's happening. What is Aries' overall energy look like for this week? So let's get one card for Aries' overall energy for this week. What does it look like? Okay. So we have Hearth. To me, look at the gargoyle that's guarding your home. Okay, right off the bat, that's what I see. I feel like you have a gargoyle who is guarding your home, because guess what? Home is where the heart is, right? Happiness in our hearts and homes. I see some candles that are lit. I see this bread. So I feel like you're feeling happy with at your home. You're feeling protected. You're feeling positive. You're loving where you're at. You're loving your space. I feel an energy having an attitude of gratitude as well. For some of you, I feel if you're gifted, I feel like you could be doing some fire scrying. I feel it pretty strongly because I'm looking at the fire and I'm seeing a J in that fire. So for some of you, you could have a letter J. I also see a letter L in that fire. So you could have a letter L or a J in your name, or know somebody around you that has that in their name as well. Let's see if I see anything else. Those two things are really standing out for me. So you take what resonates for you, Aries. That's just the two things that, I mean, they're super duper standing out. An L and a J. So let's go ahead and see why the Hearth card come up for you, Aries. The heart of every home, the fire that unites, winter's warmth centers, stories, love, and delight. The ancient Romans believed that every home had a heart, and it was the hearth where the fire burned. The family gathered for sustenance. Why, thank you, Captain Sky. I appreciate that. And as you said that, I got chills. So I appreciate your kindness. All right. So where the fire burns, the family gather for sustenance, communication, and protection. This concept was so important to the culture that there was a huge city hearth, the Vestal Temple, where the fire of the home goddess Vesta burned forever without ever going out. This sacred flame was protected by the soldiers with the very last should there be an invasion. The place where the goddess Vesta was honored within every ordinary home was also the hearth. It is where women prepared food and cooked. Some of the food was always offered back into the fire as an offering to Vesta for her blessing and protection. Often husbands were sent away on military duty for years on end, and their wives at home were not just expected to keep the home, but often the business running, but to wait for their husbands faithfully until their return. They pray to Vesta to ensure their family members' safe return and to keep the fires of love stoked. The saying, keep the home fires burning, was inspired by this practice. Should the hearth card appear in your divination, you're being asked to look at your idea of what home and family is for you, Aries. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. If there's a conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is being given. So Aries, you have the goddess Vesta around you this week, protecting you, protecting your family. So I feel like maybe you need to do some sort of an offering, do a little bit of a Google search, find out what goddess Vesta likes about her, and see what you can offer her for protecting your home and your family. I also to recommend, I got this vision in my head to, I know a lot of places don't allow it, but build a bonfire. Write down everything you want to let go of, or write down, I offer this as something, I offer this as an offering to you, Goddess Vesta. Please protect me and help me to let go of whatever conflicts I'm having in my home and home area. I know that you're around me, protecting me, and put that in a fire. Allow that to purify whatever conflicts that you are having. And then sit there in that fire and focus. Just sit there and just zone out is what I say. And I feel like she's gonna send you a message in that fire. So pay attention to these signs and synchronicities. Like I said, I see an L and a J in this fire. So take what resonates in the picture that I am seeing. I also, too, like I said, make an offering to her. Throw something in that fire. See what she likes as offerings. I'm seeing bread on here. To me, that looks like it's a particular kind of bread where I don't think they add yeast to it. I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but it's like they used to use back in the Viking days where they would make, because they lived on bread and water pretty much. That's the only thing they could afford, right? So I feel like you need to make some sort of an offering as bread, or like I said, just find out what she likes. Do a little bit of investment and then make that offering to her, because she is coming in very, very strong. And I also feel too, she may come in looking like a gargoyle. Don't be scared, because she's not there to scare you. Gargoyles, see what happened with the gargoyle images, they were actually for protection. They were actually to guard you. And what happened is the Catholic people took it. They took that image, and instead of saying, hey, we're here to protect you, what they did was they instilled fear in that gargoyle. That's why it looks the way it does. So consider that, because I kind of feel like if you sit and you stare at that fire, that's how she's going to show up, is that gargoyle. But don't be scared, okay? All right, so let's keep going. We're going to pull some tarot dice and see what else is going to come through for this week for you, Aries. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles tells me, Aries, that You could become stable this week. I feel an energy of happiness, in your home, becoming stable, becoming, more grounded, becoming more nurturing. I see the Four of Wands as celebration. So you could be celebrating the stability, celebrating the happiness within your home, celebrating just the happiness in general with the family. We're heading into October here. So October is, like I said, it's my favorite month. That's where we celebrate our loved ones, the ones that are still here, as well as the ones who have passed, right? So light a white candle, light a white candle in honor of maybe family members who have passed as well. Honor them through their hearts, honor them, and, so maybe send them a message and say, hey, I love you, right? So I see the Queen of Pentacles as somebody who's stable, somebody who's nurturing, somebody who's got their stuff together, somebody who's a good homemaker, somebody who knows how to pay the bills, somebody who knows how to take care of the family, brings a lot of earthly energies into their reality. And has a very stable home life is what I see. So now we have Taurus. Again, happy marriage, happy home life. We have the Ace of Pentacles on there. So there's definitely a new beginning. Some sort of, I feel some sort of a seed that you had planted within your reality is about to sprout, is what I see. I feel like it may have something to do with your spiritual journey. I see that as well. I also see, too, you've learned a lot. You've gained a lot of wisdom about your reality. For some of you, I feel like this is... I feel like you have a special ability that you need to work with. And I feel like this is something new, perhaps that... like I said, it's just sprouting. I feel fire scry. Anybody can fire scry as long as you sit and focus. And I do this all the time. I love bonfires. I've always been drawn to bonfires. If I could do it in my backyard every night, I would do it because it's just so relaxing hearing the crackling of the wood. And then I just sit and look at the fire. And then images just pop in my head, and I feel like that's why I'm being guided to tell you that, because I feel like you have that gift of fire scrying, and I feel like if the more you use it, the more it's going to grow, is what I see. Also, too, with that fire scrying and you having the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant here, I feel like this is something you perhaps have brought through from a past life into this life as well. We have the Wands here. So Wands going back to that fire. All right. So let's pull another one. So yeah, the Five of Swords, there's that conflict energy. Know that, things may feel like they're at a standstill, but that's because what you're doing is you're walking away from the things that people say. You're not allowing other people's opinions to affect you. And that is why you're having this new beginning. That's why this seedling is growing. That's why you're going to have the ultimate achievement and success within your home, within your life, when it comes to love, romance, relationships. I see the Hierophant a lot of times as a marriage card. So I feel like you may feel like things are on a standstill, but that's okay, because I feel like Spirit is telling you there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. I feel like things are being divinely guided. I feel like it's I feel like a lot of your higher selves communicate to you. I feel like as long as you pay attention to them signs and synchronicities, I feel like too, you have a guardian angel that is around you. I feel like they're showing you the way. I feel like as long as you listen to your intuition, because I feel like this guardian angel guides you a lot through your intuition, I feel like you're going to head spiral right towards success, stability in your heart and in your home when it comes to your family. I do feel there could be some sort of a celebration, maybe celebrating a birthday as well is coming through. And then we're going to pull your final, yep, look at this, the Four of Wands. So there's definitely a healing. And then we have Leo the Lion. There's that fire coming through. So there is definitely a healing process coming through where somebody is walking away from the mental turmoil of whatever is happening, whatever could be whatever conflicts that you could be having in your home. Somebody is walking away from that. They're turning their back to the drama is what I see. And they're very much being inspired by Leo the Lion to have the strength to be patient. Exactly, Captain Sky. So I feel like, again, the Four of Wands to me is about going into that meditation, just taking a break and going within yourself. And I feel like you're asking a lot of questions. And I feel like what I need to tell you is stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about other people think, because Aries, you're on your own journey here. With Leo the Lion here, I feel like that's your source of inspiration, your source of strength to go within and trust the process. Trust that your celebration is coming. You're going to have the happiness that you've been striving for, that you've been working really, really hard to achieve within your home, within your relationships. I feel like for some of you, it'd be better off if you stood in your integrity and turned the other cheek with people who are trying to cause you conflicts, because I see, this is in reverse. To me, that's telling me you're walking away from it. You're walking away from it, and you're not allowing other people's words and actions to affect you. Why? Because you're learning to stay in your own lane. Happiness is where the heart's in, and it's in the home, right? Home is where the heart is. So if you want to be happy, you need to feel at home within your heart and allow that inner fire, Leo, to burn within you. And that is where your success and stability lies. All right. So that's what I see for this week. So next we're going to pull, what are some signs that you're seeing, Aries? What are some signs that you're seeing? You are also, Aries, a fire sign. So it makes perfect sense that this fire is purifying you this week. Because why? Because Chiron is in Aries. It's retrograde. So Chiron is the wounded warrior. So we have, I feel like for some of you, there could be things coming back around to you that are going to be very healing for you as well. So, look at that. Spirit of Gaia, Mother Earth, family, and creation. Could that not be a better card, right? Especially with the Queen of Pentacles. You are, the mother. You are Mother Gaia. When you're in the flow of what you want to create in your home, the peacefulness that you want to create in your home, the stability that you want to create in your home, you create that, right? You create that. You learn to create that. I apologize. I got a kitten on Saturday, and my cat has just not, my other cat, who is a grown cat, just isn't having it. So if you're hearing her growl in the background, that's because the kitten is trying to play with her, and she's a drama queen. The big kitty is. So I apologize if you're hearing the growl. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another card for you, Aries, as far as what you are seeing. So we have Spirit of Travel here. I was going to only pull one more, but these two cards popped out. So I feel like you're moving on, right? You're moving on right here from that conflict on your journey. You're leaving the baggage behind. And that is exactly what I see. You were leaving the baggage behind when it comes to what other people say in your family. Because I feel like a lot of people are very opinionated about the life that you want to live. And I feel like the sooner you walk away from that and leave that baggage behind and stand in your own heart and trust that your heart is guiding you and the divine is protecting you on your journey, the quicker you're going to move forward. So I feel like you really, you have the Knight of Pentacles there. That's being divinely guided, right? You're being divinely guided to create happiness in your own home, create happiness in your own heart. And oh, look at this. We have Leo the Lion coming out again. So open your crown, which I've seen that. Open your crown. Allow positive thoughts to come in. Be the leader of your life. And with you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, you are taking the lead of your life. You're demanding respect, right? You're going to respect my choices or I'm just going to leave you behind. And that is exactly what I feel. And you know what? Whenever you put that foot down and you speak your truth and say that, you're going to recognize the power that you have to create that happiness that you so desire. All right. So Leo the Lion coming through twice. You cannot make this stuff up. So Leo the Lion is giving you the strength. Leo the Lion is your inner fire, right? Your inner fire that is giving you the strength to demand respect from the people who are over opinionated. And this is the thing. You could even be nice and say, listen, I heard your opinions, but that doesn't mean I have to follow them. All of our journeys, we're all down here having a human experience. We're all down here in souls, and our bodies are our cars, and we are all on our journeys. Not all cars go the same way. That's why there's 2 and 4 lanes, 6 lanes on a highway, right? That's why there's turnoffs. That's why there's exits. We're all down here on a journey. That's the only thing we all have in common. Other than that, we all have separate journeys that we are meant to walk on. So I feel like there is definitely a lot of opinionated people around you, but don't worry because Vesta got your back. All right. So let's clarify Spirit of Gaia for Aries. Right. So there we go with being forced, right? Being forced to be in the flow. When you put that hammer down and you tell them the way it is and you speak that truth, well, guess what? That's when you move on. For some of you, I feel like somebody wants to move. I feel like there's somebody who may want to move. And I feel like your family is saying, hey, that's a bad idea, right? You may want to move in with somebody. You want to move to a different city, a different town, a different state, maybe even out of the country. And your family is opposed to it. Well, I feel like Spirit is telling you you're being forced to create the life that you want. You're being forced to be with the flow of where you are being guided to, because you are being guided, and not allow other people's opinions to affect what you want to do. Don't allow other people's opinions to affect what makes you happy, what ignites that passion within you, Aries. All right, so Spirit of Travel. Look, there's that bread coming through again. Right, exactly, Captain Sky, exactly. So here you got with the bread. Here it's in one piece. Here it is. It's broken, right? So I feel like you can still demand respect and be hospitable, right? You can still show hospitality and demand respect. And that is exactly what you can do. You can speak your truth in a positive way. And that's what I feel like you're doing. I do see a successful move where you're going to be celebrating this move. You're going to be celebrating the stability. Again, I feel like either you're going to move in with somebody, you guys are going to move to a different city, a different state, even perhaps even out of the country. And I feel like you're already packing your bags and you're ready to go. All right. So, and I feel like what you're doing is you're telling them, look, I'm the leader of my life. What makes me happy is what all I'm mattered about. I appreciate your opinion and I appreciate the fact of how you feel, but that's your feelings, not mine. And I'm telling you, when you speak your truth in a very honest and positive way, you will get the respect from the people. And I feel like after a bit of time, after you move and you get settled in, your family members will come around. They will come back around and they'll see that the happiness and the warmth in your family, in your home, they'll feel it. All right, so Spirit of the Lion, yep, incubation. So eggs. I feel like for some of you, look how all them eggs are in one basket. So I feel like you don't need to put all of your eggs in one basket, right? I feel like this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is that new beginning, that new seedling that is going to pop up through. Why? Because you're going to come out of your shell. You're going to come out of your shell and you're going to demand respect from whoever is opposed to this journey. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead, Aries, and see what is happening with love for you, Aries. What is happening with love this week for Aries? I feel for some of you, you need to go in and take some private time for yourself. I recommend taking a salt bath or going outside and grounding your energy, because I feel like for some of you, you're soaking up this negative energy from these people, and you really need to learn how to shed that. You need to learn how to purify that, because that's not your energy. And I feel like that is something you need to recognize as well. So you're being forced to perhaps maybe go outside, spend some time in nature, tap into your feminine energy, because I feel for some of you, you're empath. And when we're empaths, I can't spit that word out for some reason. Whenever you are empathic and you don't take care of yourself, what happens is you soak up all this energy and it weighs you down. So I feel like you could be feeling that force of being weighed down with somebody else's energy. And I feel like you need to take some time to yourself, go in a period of incubation within yourself, cocoon yourself a little bit. That's why I'm seeing the Four of Wands here, to help shed them people's energy, the people around you. Because if not, it's just going to keep weighing you down and weighing you down and weighing you down like you're in them suitcases. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some love energy. So we have the real deal coming through here. So I feel like, again, a relationship is definitely the real deal. And then we have secret lover. I kind of feel like somebody, I feel like you've kept them a secret for a while, or they've kept you a secret. Plenty of fish in the sea. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. Aries, the real deal. Clarify the real deal for Aries. I feel for some of you, somebody may have a secret person on the side, because we got plenty of fish in the sea. And I feel like they're not really telling anybody anything. I feel like they're in a search of the real deal. So the real deal, yeah, definitely. Somebody's in solitude. Somebody has turned their back to this connection. And I feel like they could have a secret person on the side. That is something that is coming through. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be some healing. I feel like that goes back to that Four of Swords energy. I feel like they are secretly going within themselves through taking some solitude, taking some time to themselves. And that makes perfect sense because that's what I was feeling before I even pulled the cards. Going within yourself, taking some time to yourself and not communicating to other people is actually helping to heal you. I do see, though, Aries, the real deal is going to come along. But I feel like you have to go, yeah, see, one of these fishes in the sea is a karmic partner. Somebody, I do feel with plenty of fish in the sea and three people on that boat, I feel for some of you, there could be third party situation. I feel like, I really don't feel as though, I just feel like somebody is being secretive. I feel like somebody has turned their back to the connection. And that's why your family is so opinionated, because I feel like somebody is going to come back and offer you this promise, offer you the real deal. Why? Because they're seeing the light. They're seeing the light of what needs heal to bring this connection into alignment. That's what I'm seeing. I do feel that there is definitely a third party situation here. So let's go ahead and pull another layer here for you, Aries, the real deal in solitude. Yeah, something, that's why something ended. Something had to end. And somebody had to turn their back to the connection because somebody was in a third party situation and somebody was secretly hiding this. So I feel like their secrets not communicating. I feel like, again, like I said, back to that dice, the Four of Swords, somebody had to go off on their own. Somebody had to go off on their own and heal and put an ending to this karmic energy so that they could come into alignment with you, Aries, or this is you, Aries, with your person. So secret lover and healing. Yeah. So again, we're going to leave this in reverse, passionate adventure. So somebody had to learn something. Somebody had to learn about this player energy. And that's exactly what I feel. That's why they were in this third party situation. They were unable to offer the real deal. So that is why this relationship had to end. And I feel like it was for your own happiness in your personal heart, Aries. And that's why I felt, I feel like this person could have been a Leo as well, because we do have the Leo energy here. So I feel like you need to demand respect from this person. If they come back and try to offer you the real deal, you need to demand respect from them. Because it's for your own greatest and highest good. So, plenty of fish and karmic partner. Yep. Somebody sees the light of an opportunity because they were in this third party situation. So I feel like they are secretly healing, Aries, or you are secretly healing and aligning yourself, going through this death and rebirth of love so that you can, draw in the real deal, shine that beautiful light of your hearts and happiness out into the world to draw in the right person to you. See the light right here? Right? Here's that light in your heart. Happiness in your heart is actually going to draw the right person back to you. So beautiful messages. So let's go ahead and pull a couple more. Yeah, see, patience, everything is unfolding as it should in divine timing. So when the time is right, this person is, somebody's coming towards you, Aries. Somebody is coming towards you when the time is right. And death and rebirth, right? So when the divine says that you are in alignment for love, you're going to draw it in. Because why? Because like attracts like. So don't let your family's opinions matter. Obsessive, yeah. Someone is connection is gripped with obsessive thoughts. So don't allow your thoughts about this connection to keep you obsessed, right? Put that obsession, them obsessive thoughts to death. Put them to rest. Say, rest in peace, obsessive thoughts. I'm going to learn to be patient because I know when I find my own personal happiness and I am in alignment for what I want, for what I love, I know that I'm going to have this new beginning. The real deal is going to find me. So what you need to do is look at this situation as divine protection. You are being divinely protected, and that's why it had to end. And I feel like that's why I got the Four of Swords, because you had to turn your back to the situation for your own personal emotional health. You deserve better than third-party situations. You deserve better. So I do feel somebody from your past who was a player feels like they missed an opportunity. They're seeing the light that you could have been the real deal, is what I see. And I feel like they perhaps had to learn a lesson about being a player, always coming in, telling you everything you wanted to know, and then moving on. All right, so that's what I see. So let's go ahead and pull some crows messages for Aries. Yeah, Spirit is telling you, the crows are telling you to be in that sense of balance, right? Be in that sense of balance, be in your zen, be more in your heart space. Allow your mind, your heart, and your soul to be in balance. Find your peace, right? Find your peace, your zen. And that is why I feel like I'm seeing that fire there, because what is happening is you're purifying these wounds. You're putting them to death. You're burying them, not within you, but you're honoring them and you're allowing them to come through so that you can transition them. Yeah. Why? Because there's a new adventure about to begin. And I've seen that where you're going to have stability. You're going to have security. You're going to have trust. So look at that nice little body of water, all nice and smooth. So definitely there is a new adventure about to happen. And that is why we got the Ace of Pentacles, because there is something new coming your way. It is being divinely guided. All right. So what is a blessing that Aries is receiving this week? What is a blessing that Aries is receiving this week? Which makes perfect sense why I see Leo the Lion up there. When you demand respect from somebody who treats you bad, it's like taking your power back from it. That's what I see. Taking leadership of your life, opening up that crown. All right, so blessing on the senses that gift the world to you. So I knew it. I felt this. Okay, so we have a number 7. So number 7s to me are the challenges and obstacles that we have on our way. To me, this is some sort of an activation. We have a bee here with a honeycomb. To me, I feel like bees make honey, right? For some reason, you have a bee totem, so you may want to look that up. I also see the moon, right? The crescent of the moon that is crowning her head with this whole spray of flowers. There's purple ones, which represents your intuition, your third eye, your crown chakra. White ones, which represents the purity. There's another bee on here. Pink and red, which represents compassion and security. A lot of green too. The green leaves to me represent the heart chakra. So we have blonde here, blonde hair. So you could either be a blonde or your person could very well be a blonde, because it's really standing out. But I feel like you can enjoy the sweet nectar of life and your own personal happiness, with what you want to create within your reality. So a blessing on the senses that gift the world to you. So you're very sensitive. again, with the senses coming through, and I felt that you have the power to scry. I feel fire scrying, but you could scry with anything. You could scry with a bowl of water. You could just do this meditation and just trust the vibrations that are being sent to you. But you need to be in a state of balance and zen. Don't allow your thoughts to obsess you, because I feel like your thought process with the crown of flowers, the spray of flowers across your crown, I feel like when you open up a crown, I feel like you're claircognizant, and your thoughts actually create your reality. So when you let go and you find that sense of balance, and you open up your crown and you take responsibility for your own personal thoughts, that's where you create the life that you want to create. You create your own happiness, Aries, is what I see. So now we're going to go ahead and pull an animal spirit that's around you. I already see a bee. So you have strong bee around you, bees as in honeybees. So you may want to check and see what that totem means for you. Okay. So you have the turtle spirit coming through, a number 62, which is an 8. So I see 7, 8 coming through, a synchronicity. A turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Exactly. And that is why you got the Knight of Pentacles. So take things slow, right? Slow and steady wins the race. So when you take things slow in your life, instead of trying to push and force the flow of things, what happens is when the time is right, things happen. Why? Because you're putting in the work. You're bringing your life into alignment for the gifts the world want to offer you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal card. So not only do you have a bee, you have a turtle spirit around you. Come on, kitty. What the heck is that? Crow's nose. Uh-oh. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal spirit for you. My kitten is down there playing with my foot. All I got is these little sharp claws running across my foot. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal spirit for you, Aries. Hematite. Yes. So you have a 7, an 8, and an 8 coming through. So 2 8s is 16, right? Which adds up to a 7. So you got a 7 and a 7, which reduces down to a 14, which reduces down to a 5. So again, the 5s are about the changes that we can make in our lives. But usually these changes with the number 5 offer challenges with them. So, and the thing is, Aries, as long as you keep in your mind that nothing good ever comes easy, I feel like that will help you be more in the flow of your journey. It'll help you to move on from what these negative thoughts. It'll help you to find happiness in your heart, in your journey. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the hematite spirit message is for you, Aries. I love the fact that you got hematite, because hematite is a good grounding stone. Becoming grounded, getting back to earth, practicality, centeredness, balance, and calm. It says you are so much more than just your thoughts and feelings. You have a body to care for and a soul with a unique purpose. So hematite spirit is here to remind you that you are a light being with a body that deserves to be honored and nourished. A body designed by the conscious universe to be in a world of sensations, from the smell of pine trees, right? The new adventure, pine trees, and rain to feel the bark under your fingertips. You are one with the earth, Aries, and creatures. Ground yourself there to feel a sense of well-being and relief from stress. Hold a furry creature and feel warm softness and the beating of her heart. Seek out physical affection, a massage, or body work if you can. Walk outdoors in nature. Feel the sensations of the earth against your skin. Your scattered thoughts and turbulent emotions will calm down, and you will soon remember the beauty of your body in this world of senses. So, when we evolve on our earthly journey, we realize that what is no longer true for us and receive and integrate new information, thus becoming enlightened. So, hematite is the stone that helps us take these new ways of thinking and being and ground them into our daily reality, bringing light to our lives and to those around us. I apologize. All right, so let's keep going. We're going to pull one final card, Aries, and this is a message from your spirit team for Aries. All right, so right off the bat, see the butterflies? So you were in a period of incubation and you were seeing that. So look at the head, the doors opening and allowing them obsessive thoughts to free themselves, is what I'm seeing here. So study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back to learn, whether what that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. All right, so there you go, Aries. Those are your messages. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed week, and I will see you soon. Ow, you little stinker.